Hello guys, today we're talking about the Michael Bisping Anderson Silva UFC London fight. This fight sorted out a lot of things about these two fighters. We know Michael Bisping said if he lost, he'll retire in the Ariel Helwani interview, and he won this fight, and I'm really glad for him because he deserves it really. He did all the smack talk. He made the money for the UFC. He made the money for himself. He made money for Anderson Silva. And when the fight time showed, Michael really started tough and hard. He controlled the octagon. He controlled the octagon really. He dominated it. The first two rounds were his, no doubt of that. And then comes the third round, which is kinda controversial. First thing is, and the biggest controversy in the fight is when Michael lost his mouth gear, and while he was waving to Herb Dean to pass him back, Anderson Silva, just like he does, just like a bitch ass cheater, just like a fucking bitch, throws a flying knee on a guy without a mouthpiece. He, I mean, if he hit it harder, Bisping could have lost like teeth, 4 to 5 pieces, 100%. That was like a knee to the mouth, and you have to be a bitch. You have to be a bitch like that. I mean, I expected this from him. I hate him. I hate him. He's a steroid user. He's a fucking drug user. You can't put him in the same basket in MMA top history list with GSP and with Fedor. No, no, he's a bitch. He's a lying, cheating Brazilian bastard. I don't know anyone from Brazil who's clean and who's a normal fighter. I don't know. Really, you got Aldo pulling out of fights. You got Dos Anjos pulling out of fights. You got him who was like the goat, and there's like a ton of people who were touching themselves on Anderson Silva because like he was attractive fighter. He was attractive fighter. Yeah. What happens? What happens? Yeah, he gets KO'd by Chris Weidman. He gets TKO'd by Chris Weidman. Gets an injury, and yes, what happens? He comes back to fight with Nick Diaz, drugged, smugged, lugged with fucking steroids. Tests after that test like 5 times. 5 different drugs were found in his blood, and that shows he's a cheater. But still, people say Michael Bisping is a bitch. Michael Bisping is bad. He's awful. He didn't deserve it. And And yes, Silva deserved it. He's a good man. Yeah, possibly after the bell. I think that was after the bell. It showed that there was zero controversy after the bell. Flying knee, and yet he gets the support. People like him because he's a bitch, and it's pretty funny how all the people who are standing on his side are in the same time on different news hating on Conor McGregor, John Jones. I mean, John Jones used coke. Okay, he failed the drug test. That's not. I personally can't stand fighters who fail drug tests. I could say the same thing if tomorrow McGregor failed, Condit, Lawler. I would say the same thing. But if he's multiple failure as Anderson Silva, you can't be called the GOAT. I mean, John Jones failed with coke, and we know John Jones is simply a classical American ghetto kid, and the money, the fame, everything. That sounds kind of new to him, and that's why all the bullshit is happening. But we shouldn't go off topic. We are talking about Michael Bisping, the Count, who deserved his win. Almost knocked out Mike Anderson Silva 2 times with that jab after backing out an attack from Silva, and then yeah, Silva got that heel kick to the face, and that was like, oh, everybody's like, oh my god, that won the fight, the flying knee, and that won the fight for Silva. That was a robbery. That wasn't a fucking robbery. If It's pretty simple. If you started following and watching UFC and MMA like yesterday, and you Google in best MMA fighters, and you get showed up with Anderson Silva. You get showed up with Anderson. You see him. You see his beat. You start reading it in Wikipedia. And you read, you read, you read, and then you get bored because you're a moronic, dumbass, idiotic twat, and you stop when he was at reading when Michael Anderson Silva was uh, at his prime, before the Bisping, before Nick Diaz, before Weidman fights, and what happens? You say and you go like insulting people. I had a ton of shit said by morons and idiots. I won't say their identities because they're not. They are Serbian on Serbian pages. Uh, for MMA, they said a lot of things, but they're morons. I can say to you, they're morons. They're idiots. They're faggots because you can't go blind into a fight, into analyzing a fight, even with you're a fucking idiotic fanboy. And last night, sorry, Bisping deserved it. Bisping deserved it. He was a true warrior because he fought his ass. He fought his ass, and he deserved it. I think he deserves his title shot at Luke Rockhold. I mean, Weidman has nothing to offer. Weidman is sucked up. I think he's dry now. He's dry. He hasn't got chances. I think Bisping should get the title shot to finish it, and Anderson Silva won't be cut from the UFC because there are a lot of those jerks supporting him now, and he brings money because people will go like protesting. We want Silva. That was a robbery. Silva is the champion. Silva is the goat. Silva blah 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 blah. And I think I'll make a quick video about that, sorting out some things around that the GOAT title. And but that's off topic with this video, so let's finish this with a normal claim by saying Michael Bisping deserved the win. He fought his fucking ass off. He showed that he is the man with the balls. He fought like a fighter, like a true warrior, not like a jerk who is dancing around like Anderson Silva. And yet he said that's my style, and people are amazed by those claims. I mean, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You can't put your style like dancing around a guy that you could have finished 3 times. And Bisping deserved to win with that anonymous decision, really, because that's Michael Bisping, who who was bleeding through all the fight, not literally, but with his soul, who fought till death and deserved the win. So that's all I say for this. It was an interesting, a nice fight, a nice event. We saw some great TKOs, like the David Tamer one at the start and everything. So a nice event for the UFC. Now we're shifting our focus towards March 5th UFC 196. Stay tuned.